What do you get when you combine the devils of Skull Island with the twisting snake wyvern? Welcome back to the Jungle Crew, Lackey Acris the Terminator. We're talking about the Subterranean Serpent Skull Najarala. Skull Najarala is a combination of the Skull Crawlers and Najarala. She's a rather crafty individual and rather cooperative with her allies too. The idea of combining the skull crawlers came from a friend of mine on Discord named Primal. I had a bit of difficulty deciding the creature to combine them with until Kay came up with Najarala. Skull Najarala was created by Dr. Manelgar and Itsy Bitsy using the remains of the Skull Devil and a Najarala scale in the Primal Forest. Burrowing. Skull Najarala can burrow to hide or attack from below. Rattling scales. The scales on Skull Najarala's neck and tail can cause concussive blasts of sound. The tail can be used to shoot out her scales, and her neck can be used to rattle them to cause these blasts of sound. Venom. Skull Najarala also has a venomous bite that can be used to paralyze her prey or victims. Tongue. Skull Najarala's tongue is prehensile and can be used to grab opponents from about 20 feet away from her, at least. Beak. Skull Najarala's beak is designed like an elongated parrot's beak and can leave nasty wounds behind. Claws. The claws of Skull Najarala are mostly used for grabbing but can leave nasty wounds behind too. Coils. Skull Najarala can coil around her opponents' bodies and throw them around. She can coil around a part of the body or the whole body itself. Skull Najarala is very weak to ice. Her weak point is her head, and destroying her neck and tail rattlers will disable her sound blasts. Skull Najarala speaks with a British accent. Skull Najarala's sounds are a combination of Skullcrawler, Najarala, and various reptiles. Skull Najarala has a younger brother who's part Tidal Najarala, who will get his own video. King Rajang will often get violent with her a lot, and has severely injured her a few times too. Skull Najarala is very close with Anjanath Rex, who will get his own video, and the two shyly fell in love with each other. She is also very close with Devil Jira and Spiritus Magnamalo, who will get her own video, and often asks for advice from them and even protection from King Rajang. Though she is part Skullcrawler, Skull Najarala is not in a constant state of hunger. The reason for this is unconfirmed. The leading possibilities are the Najarala DNA or better control over her hunger. King Rajang's violence towards her has somewhat kept her alert all the time. Skull Najarala is one of the two hybrids that King Rajang got so violent with, he and Devil Jira ended up having their civil war with each other. Much like Varan Kadachi, Skull Najarala is very shy but also very sweet, especially around Anjanath Rex. Though Skull Najarala is considered rather shy, she is very cunning in combat. Skull Najarala rarely takes on King Rajang due to the fact that she's concerned about her younger brother getting hurt at the same time too. What do you get when you combine the Demon Beast with the Sleeping Dog Wyvern?